Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the online Arabic classes offered by Bayt al-Hikmah in Deoband. This is your brother Muhammad Anwar Khan al-Qasmi, the managing director of the institute and the lead teacher in it. We are on page number 69 of Al-Qira'atul al-Wadihah, volume number 1, and this is ad-Dars al-Tasi' wa-Thalathun, lesson number 39. In this lesson, we will focus on a certain new concept, and that is al-Masdar. Al-Masdar is one of the most frequently used words in Arabic grammar. Al-Masdar literally means a source. Al-Masdar literally means a source because al-Masdar is the most basic form of the verb, the most basic form, and that is the reason it is known as al-Masdar. Al-Masdar is like a verbal noun, like noun of action, or an infinitive. We have infinitive, noun of action, or the verbal noun in English, and similarly we have al-Masdar in Arabic. Like you say in English, writing, reading, swimming. So the abstract nouns are like al-Masdar. The verbal nouns are the Masdar. The nouns of action are the Masdar. The infinitives, they are the Masdar. So now, through this description, you can identify what exactly a Masdar is. Basically, in the next 4 chapters, we will have many examples of al-Masdar. The next 4 chapters of this book also explore the idea of al-Masdar, and they have some sentences which are based on this. So inshallah, we will study more in them. So here, we simply understand what al-Masdar is exactly. In this lesson, in the exercise, you will see some patterns of verbal nouns, the infinitives or nouns of action. For example, we say kataba yaktubu. So kataba meaning he wrote, yaktubu meaning he writes, and kitabah or al-kitabatu. So al-kitabatu, this is the infinitive. This is the verbal noun, like writing. Kataba he wrote, yaktubu he writes, and kitabah or al-kitabatu, writing. This is the noun of action. This is the verbal noun. This is the infinitive. And similarly, shakara yashkuru. Shakara he thanked, yashkuru he thanks, ashukru thanking, the act of thanking. So you will see these examples in the tamreen, inshallah, very soon. Another important concept which we will study in this chapter is the ismul fa'il. Ismul fa'il literally meaning the name of the doer. Ismul fa'il literally meaning the name of the doer. This is a certain form which is constructed using the Arabic verb, which tells that someone is the doer of something, which shows that someone is the doer of something, which describes the doer of something, like khaliqun, the one who creates, like raziqun, the one who gives the rizq, katibun, the one who writes, sharibun, the one who drinks. So katibun, khaliqun, sharibun, raziqun, these are ismul fa'il. And we know ismul fa'il as active participles in English. So you will see a few examples of the Ismul Fa'il used in sentences. And all the other structures which you see in this book, they are based on the previous concepts which we have already discussed in detail. You have to revise everything you have covered, especially the verbs, like the past tense and the present tense. There are some other nominal sentences in this lesson as well, but you have already done a lot of practice using the nominal sentence mubtada and khabar. So we have to focus more on the use of verbs. For example, the past tense madi and the present tense al-mudari' and ismul fa'il. Okay, so keeping these points in mind, we have to move ahead and we have to do practice. Let us start now. Bismillah. Allahu Rabbi. Allah is my Lord. This lesson is basically about Allah, a description. This lesson is giving a description about Allah, the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Rabbi, Allah is my Lord. Allahu Rabbi, Allah is my Lord. Wa Rabbu kulli shay'in, and the Lord of everything. Huwa khaliqu kulli shay'in, He is the creator of everything. Khaliq is ismul fa'il. Khalaqa yakhluqu khaliqun. So Allahu Rabbi, Allah is my Lord. Allah is mubtada, and Rabbi, this is mudaf and mudaf ilayh. This ya is ya majroor. This ya has been used as mudaf ilayh. Allahu Rabbi, Allah is my Lord. Wa Rabbu kulli shay'in, and the Lord of everything. Huwa khaliqu kulli shay'in, and He is the creator of everything. Lahul mulku, the kingship belongs to Him. Walahul hamdu, and the praise belongs to Him. Allahu ahadun, Allah is one. Ma lahu sharikun, there is no partner for Him. He has no partners. He has no associates. Sharikun meaning associate, partner, equal. Ma lahu sharikun, He has no equals. He has no associates. He has no partners. Huwa alimun bi kulli shay'in. Huwa alimun bi kulli shay'in. He is aware of everything. He is aware, He knows everything. Huwa sami'un, and He is all hearing. Basirun, and He is all seeing, meaning He sees everything. Wa ala kulli shay'in qadir, and He is powerful over everything, meaning He can do anything. Everything is under His command. Wa ala kulli shay'in qadir, and He is powerful over everything. Okay, the next paragraph. Allahu khalaqal arda was samaa. Allah created the earth and the heaven. As-sama, the heaven, the sky. So you can see khalaqa is the verb. Al-arda was samaa. Both these have occurred in this sentence as object. And the rule in Arabic is that anything which comes as an object in the sentence, that has to be mansoob, that has to take nasab. Al-arda was samaa. Al-arda will have nasab and as-samaa will have nasab, because both of them have occurred in this sentence as maf'ool. Maf'ool, object. Maf'ool is supposed to receive a fatha, nasab. Allahu khalaqal arda was samaa. Allah created the earth and the heaven. خلق السمع والبصر والفؤاد. He created the hearing and the eyesight, والفؤاد, and the heart. وخلق كل شيء, and He created everything. Allahu raziqun, Allah is the provider of sustenance. Raziq is the ismul fa'il from razaqa yarzuqu, bab nasara yansuru, the pattern of nasara yansuru. So Allahu raziqun, Allah is the provider of sustenance. Allah is the provider of livelihood. Huwa yarzuqul insana wal haymana. He provides, He gives sustenance, He provides sustenance to the mankind and the animals. Wa yarzuqu kulla shay'in, and He provides sustenance to everything. Wa yarzuqu kulla shay'in, and He provides sustenance to everything. Huwa Rabbi, He is my Lord. Wa ana abduhu, and I am His slave. Hadani Rabbi ila siratim mustaqim. My Lord guided me to the straight path. Hadani Rabbi, my Lord guided me. Ila siratim mustaqim, to the straight path. Lahul hamdu wa lahu shukru. Lahul hamdu wa lahu shukru. The praise belongs to him. All types of praise is due for him. Wa lahu shukru, and all thankfulness is due for him. Huwa rabbun ghafurun. He is the all forgiving Lord. Wa rabbun rahimun, and the most compassionate Lord. Ana mu'minun billahi. I believe in Allah. A'buduhu. I worship him. La a'budu ghayrallahi. I don't worship anyone other than Allah. La a'budu ghayrallahi. I don't worship anyone other than Allah. Now you have the tamreen. Khalaqa yakhluqu al-khalq. So basically, in these two lines, he wants to convey the concept of verbal noun in Arabic. Verbal noun. Verbal noun is closely connected to the verb. This comes from the verb itself. So basically, the verbal noun indicates the process of doing something, the process of handling something, the process of anything. Let us see in the examples. Khalaqa yakhluqu, to create. Al-khalqu, the process of creating, or the process of creation, the act of creation. This is the verbal noun. Razaqa yarzuqu. Razaqa is past and yarzuqu is present, madi and mudare. You already know that. Ar-rizqu, this means the act of, the process of providing livelihood, providing sustenance, and this is the verbal noun. Ar-rizq is the verbal noun. And hada yahdi, to show the path, to guide someone. And al-hidayatu from hada yahdi. Hada yahdi hidayatan. Al-hidayatu, this is the verbal noun, and this is the act of providing guidance. And shakara yashkuru, like nasara yansuru. Ash-shukru, shakara yashkuru, to thank. Ash-shukru, the act of thanking. So this is the verbal noun. So in all these four, al-khalqu, al-rizqu, al-hidayatu, ash-shukru, these are the patterns of verbal noun. All these are verbal nouns. Okay. And then the next, man khalaqa as-samaa. Allahu khalaqa as-samaa. Who created the heaven? Allah created the heaven. Man khalaqa al-arza. Who created the earth? Allahu khalaqa al-arza. Allah created the earth. Man khalaqa al-insana. Who created the human beings? Allahu khalaqa al-insana. Allah created the human beings. Mada khalaqa Allahu. What was created by Allah, or what did Allah create? Khalaqa Allahu kulla shay'in. Allah created everything. Man yarzuquka. Yarzuquni Allah. Yarzuquni Allah. Who gives sustenance to you? Who provides sustenance to you? Allah provides sustenance to me. Man hadaka ila siratil mustaqim. Who guided you to the right path, to the straight path? Hadani Allahu, or Hadani Rabbi ila siratil mustaqim. My Lord guided me to the straight path. Man khaliquka. Who is your creator? Allahu khaliqi. Allah is my creator. Man raziquka. Who is the provider of sustenance to you? Allahu raziqi. Allah is my raziq, meaning Allah is the provider of sustenance or livelihood to me. Hal anta mu'minun billah. Do you believe in Allah? Are you a believer in Allah? Na'am, ana mu'minun billah. Yes, I believe in Allah, or I am a believer in Allah. Kayfa rabbuka. How is your Lord? Rabbi ghafurun rahimun. My Lord is all forgiving, all merciful, or most forgiving and most merciful. Hal anta abdullah. Are you a slave of Allah? Na'am, ana abdullah. Yes, I am a slave of Allah. Man ya'budu ghayrallahi. Who worships other than Allah? Al-mushriku ya'budu ghayrallah. Al-kafiru ya'budu ghayrallah. A kafir, a disbeliever, or a mushrik, a polytheist who worships other than Allah. So Alhamdulillah, we completed this lesson and I hope that everything is clear. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.